When you're heading east, you're bound to including Inspector General of Police Douglas Kanja says that 3 men who were allegedly abducted in Mlolongo last month are not in police custody. In a court appearance with the Director of Criminal Investigations DCI Mohammed Amin, Kanja said that the men are not being held at any police station. Deputy President Professor Kithure Kindiki meets with stakeholders from the labor mobility and youth employment sectors to assess progress on the government's commitment to creating 1 million jobs annually. Plus, rescue teams are searching for survivors following a mid-air collision between an American Airlines plane and a military helicopter near Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport, just outside Washington, D.C. Thank you for joining us. It is exactly 4 o'clock East African time. On the socials, you can find us at TV47 News KE at George Maringa _ use the hashtag #NewsNow. Police Inspector General Douglas Kanja and the Director of Criminal Investigations DCI Mohammed Amin appeared in court today to provide information about the whereabouts of 3 youths who went missing in Mlolongo in December last year. Police boss Douglas Kanja confirmed that the missing persons reports were officially recorded at Athi River Police Station under OB number 23-21/12/24 and Mlolongo Police Station. He further sought to reassure the public about their safety by emphasizing the security measures in place during the holiday season.
January this year. What would you like to tell the court on this matter?
Thank you, my Lord. My Lord, it is true that I'm appearing before this honorable court pursuant to a court order that actually directed me to appear and give an account of the following tasks. My Lord, who I reported missing from Athi River and Mlolongo Township. The same persons are as follows, my Lord. Justus Mukuma Musino, who happens to be the second petitioner, my Lord. Martin Mwau, third petitioner, my Lord. Rani Mwema, the fourth petitioner, my Lord, and Stephen Kapini, the fifth petitioner.
Okay, the 5th petitioner was removed.
Yes.
Yeah, so you don't have to refer to him.
I further wish to confirm, my Lord, that indeed the reports of these persons were made at Athi River and Mlolongo police stations. Athi River police station, that is copy number 23 of 21st December 2024. Mlolongo is copy number 43 of 25.
More details of that report will be coming in our subsequent bulletins. The Kenya Union of Clinical Officers, KUCO, has called on Kirinyaga Governor Anne Mumbi Waiguru to comply with a High Court ruling and reinstate 49 clinical officers who were dismissed in 2019. According to KUCO Secretary General George Gibore, both the Public Service Commission and the High Court have issued judgments ordering the county government to reinstate the officers and compensate them for the period they were wrongfully terminated. Despite this, the county government has appealed the ruling, which will be heard in the Court of Appeal on February 4th. However, the court's decree remains in effect and the county is obligated to follow it while the appeal is pending.
We have had a long, protracted engagement with the county government of Kirinyaga, having dismissed our people in 2019. We continued engaging them, including going to appealing their decision to dismiss our people at the Public Service Commission, where they gave their decision in 2021, reinstating our people. However, the county government contested that position, and we went to court to enforce that decision of the County Public Service Board. The Public Service Commission. And we must be able to appreciate in terms of how the law can really protect the interests of people, especially where they feel that they are being discriminated, mistreated, and being mishandled by the employer.
The Ministry of Education has announced the completion of 15,000 grade 9 classrooms as part of the government's ongoing effort to improve the learning environment. Additionally, 35.3 billion Kenya shillings has been disbursed for school capitation. Speaking at the Moi Forces Academy during the launch of 6 grade 9 classrooms, Principal Secretary for Education Billy Kipsang emphasized the government's commitment to working alongside parents and teachers to ensure smooth transitions for students into grade 9. Kipsang also acknowledged potential challenges next year given the increase in grade 8 students and assured that more classrooms will continue to be built.
We've done 15,000 classrooms. We've done 11,000 classrooms which were done by the Ministry of Education directly. The CDF has done another 4,000 classrooms out of 6,800 that they were supposed to do. The other 2,000 classrooms are still at various stages of development. And also, as I mentioned, we targeted to do 16,000 classrooms between ourselves and the National Government Constituency Development Fund. Made its decision yesterday. We've been told to be able to respond into the case, and the Attorney General's office, together with ourselves, will be able to take the next levels and the next stages. But in no way will this disadvantage our learners, because as you are all aware, we intended to have 2 series of examinations in a year. So in no way will it disadvantage our learners. The only thing is that we are denying the country and our learners an opportunity to be able to get a second chance in the fastest way that was possible.
Now, the Delivering Equitable and Sustainable Increases in Family Planning DStv program through funding by the UK Aid is dedicated to advance the reproductive health and family planning in Kenya through various interventions, especially for vulnerable and marginalized communities with low modern contraceptive prevalence. Speaking during the conference, Bashir Isaac, the Directorate of Family Health at the Ministry of Health, has stated family planning as an essential course in providing healthcare services in the country. On her part, the director at the PS Kenya has stated the need for family planning among families, especially for the purpose of child spacing, so as to counter the effects encountered by mothers in continuous pregnancy.
As a government, and as Minister of Health, it is always our top priority to ensure that we have a population that we can manage, and a healthy population. And family planning is an integral piece of providing health services which has economic impact at the same time.
In DStv, the UK have invested £36 million over a 6-year period, and this was addressing or supporting, I should say, working in collaboration with the government and partners like PSK in Kenya to address unmet family planning in country.
The idea and the leverage actually for family planning and for promoting it is to allow families to have the number of children that they can actually be able to plan for and support and cater for comfortably. So with the cost of living going really high, what we advocate for is that a family plan together and space their children, because that allows the mother to actually heal in between subsequent pregnancies.
Now, at least 30 bodies have been recovered from the Potomac River in Washington, D.C., following a media collision between an American Airlines flight and a Black Hawk helicopter. The American Airlines jet, which was carrying 60 passengers and 4 crew members, was approaching Ronald Reagan International Airport when it crashed. The Black Hawk helicopter, which had 3 soldiers aboard, was also involved in the incident. Air traffic control audio captured the moments before and after the collision, which occurred on Wednesday night of Washington. Let's get sporty. The league phase of the UEFA Champions That's all we had the time for right here on News Now on TV47. My name is George Maringa. Thanking you so much for your company and for watching. As always, stay safe and be kind to one another. I'll see you next time.